Thousands of homeowners who lost everything in the January fires are still figuring out their next move. Insurance coverage has become a major obstacle, with many survivors saying that their policies, well, they don't cover the full cost of building a brand new home. And that's just one of the concerns. And our KK goes here with more on the concerns about insurance coverage moving forward and what it means for rebuilding their community. Kate, good morning.
Yeah, Kelvin, there's a lot of uncertainty around this. So in the wake of the devastating fires, California put a moratorium to stop insurance companies from dropping more policies in Altadena and the Palisades. Well, that moratorium ends in January. And even those who are building back fire-safe homes have no guarantee they'll be able to get insurance for them. Putting flame to foam. This quick demo with a blowtorch shows what will happen next time a wildfire reaches Karen Martinez's doorstep. She's building her new house with fire-resistant material called insulate composite concrete form.
Probably the best part, which I love, is it's comparable in price or even a little less than building with wood. So it's like, yeah.
Martinez is on the fast track to rebuilding because she's an experienced owner-developer with 6 homes in the Palisades already under her belt.
It helps because it's my own project and, you know, that's my primary focus, so I can zoom it through.
This material has been approved for building in the city of Los Angeles for decades, but not the county. And since her property falls in the county's territory, Martinez spearheaded a months-long process getting it approved. Now that she did, she says her neighbors will use it too. The hope is that their new builds will get insurance. The fear over insurance is real. 7 years after the Camp Fire destroyed Paradise, only one private insurance company has returned, Mercury. The company's president, Victor Joseph, was on site in the Palisades to see the material.
This is the type of construction for which we offer the most incentives as an insurance company, so we do believe in this as a solution or part of a solution to the wildfire problem that we're facing.
Carmen Balber at Consumer Watchdog says California needs to do more to guarantee homeowners who build fire-safe houses can get off the California Fair Plan, the insurer of last resort.
We want California to be built safer. And if we want to protect our communities as a state from fires in the future, we need to create greater incentives for building wildfire safe. And without that insurance guarantee, we are putting a roadblock in front of ourselves.
There's a moratorium on private insurance companies dropping more policies in the Palisades and Altadena burn areas. It ends in January. Martinez is encouraged by today's demo that Mercury will offer her a policy with discounts on fire coverage.
I'm looking big picture. Like, I think every single house going forward should be built with something that's non-combustible. You know, like, why are we still building with wood when wood burns?
She's on track to be home by this time next year, hoping her neighbors won't be far behind. California has introduced a number of reforms trying to keep insurance companies from leaving the state. But even with those changes, the number of homes on the California Fair Plan, the insurance of last resort, has skyrocketed. A recent New York Times investigation found there's now over 600,000 homes on the Fair Plan. In Kelvin, you know, those plans don't cover the full cost of a rebuild. If your house burns down, it's like 40%.
Which clearly is not what folks want. We were talking a little bit earlier. The material there is amazing. You were telling me it's kind of a mixture of concrete and styrofoam. So you have the woman in your piece. She's using that to obviously prevent a house burning down. What are other folks doing to try to find, matching that same type of thing or just finding other ways?
Yeah, it's going to be a mix in these communities. California has continued to strengthen fire safety laws over the years. Those reforms, though, were not retroactive. So without a doubt, these communities will be built back safer because everything will be up to the latest fire codes. But we're still seeing some wood frame houses going up in these communities, which is concerning because if the house next door to you goes up in flames, it increases the likelihood that yours could catch on as well. That's why for Karen in the story, it was so important for her neighbors to get on board with this material.
Right. What's all the use of doing all that if it then ends up burns down because your neighbors burned down? We saw with those winds, it didn't help. We were talking about the California Fair Plan. What's the state doing to really help those who are on that and help them get off it so they can rebuild?
It's a big question. There's a whole lot of pressure right now for California to do better when it comes to this plan. The advocates at Consumer Watchdog, they're hoping to get a homeowner's bill of rights on your ballot next year. They look at it this way. If you have a mortgage, you have to have home insurance. It's not a choice. And they say, okay, well, if you build a fire-safe home, there should be a law that says private insurance companies have to cover you. Right now, that's not the case. It's entirely up to insurance companies whether to offer someone a policy, and that methodology is not public. It's a big problem. Realtors in California recently reported that 16% of them have had a home sale fall through in the last year because the house was not insurable.
All right. Well, that's something that we're going to be hopefully monitoring as we move forward, and hopefully folks can find a way to work around this. Thank you so much, Kate. Always great work.